AUBL Miami Baseball is on the air. You are looking live at Archbishop Coleman Carroll High School for AUBL Miami Championship Series between the Dade Tigers and the West Kendall Nationals. Game 1 was a thriller with the Dade Tigers winning 9-6. Game 2 will begin momentarily. And welcome back, everybody. I'm League President Jay Hayback, bringing you today's action. As Game 1 was a tremendous ball game, the hero of Game 1 was the catcher for the Dade Tigers, Javi Marte Carrena, with his 2 home runs. One, a 3-run home run that put the Tigers ahead for good in the 7th inning. Today's second game is brought to you by BWP Bats. Bases loaded batting cage. And Midway Sports. On the mound from North Bergen, New Jersey, Dr. K. Dave Jaminian. We'd like to give a special shout out to all of our fans nationwide and worldwide on the AUBL Miami Baseball Network. We have fans from all over the country watching today's broadcast. And also, we are told we have fans from Argentina, and from Romania for today's game, as well as possibly other countries as well, as AUBL Miami Baseball is national and international semi-pro baseball. The umpires for today's game: behind the plate, Hernan Ferreira, and in the field, Dave Meyer Jr. We have a huge crowd here at Archbishop Coleman Carroll High School for Game 2 of AUBL Miami Championship Series. Leading off for the West Kendall Nationals, League MVP from last season, Yerandi Martinez. Dr. K. Jaminian starts off with a fastball for a strike. Changeup left up high, count 1-1. Fastball left outside, count now 2-1 to leadoff batter Yerandi Martinez. And that ball's hit to left field, and Martinez is on with a leadoff base hit for the West Kendall Nationals.
Let's go, Juice.
And that'll bring up the manager for the West Kendall Nationals, Yusbel Ortega. Fastball up high. Ortega chases it for strike one. Off speed pitch, called for a strike. Throw us to second base. Randy Martinez is caught in a rundown. We've seen this before, and he is out. He's out at first base. Randy Martinez forced the throw from Javi Martecorena. And he is out at first base. Curveball fought off by Ortega. On deck for the Nationals, Anthony Bosa. Fastball misses outside. And the count goes to 1-2 on Yusbel Ortega. Curveball fouled back. Somebody getting those baseballs? Fastball popped up and out of play. Count now 1-2 to Yusbel Ortega. Swing and a miss for strike three. 2 outs now in the top of the first inning as Dr. K, living up to his name with a big strikeout. That ball is hit to left center field, and it is off the wall. Bobby Angulo cannot field it, and Anthony Bosa glides into second base with a 2-out double. A beautiful hit to left center field by Anthony Bosa. And that'll bring up Chris Wilmoth for the West Kendall Nationals. Strike called on the outside corner from Dr. K, Dave Jaminian. Fastball down low, and that will even the count at 1-1 on the always dangerous Chris Wilmoth. Hey, men pillar. Curveball in for a strike, and it's now 1-2. Fastball up high. Home plate umpire Hernan Varela said he did not swing, and the count now 2-2. Yes, he went. And the ball gets away. Wilmoth on his way to first base. Marta Carrera with the throw. And it's wide. It's wide. Wilmoth into first base on a strikeout on a wild pitch. Marta Carrera came up with the ball and fired to first base, but Fernando Urtiaga was unable to keep his foot on the bag, and Chris Wilmoth reaches first base after striking out. Runners now on first and third for the West Kendall Nationals here in the first inning. David Vidal now stepping in for the West Kendall Nationals. Changeup left down low. The count now 3-0 on David Vidal. On deck for the West Kendall Nationals is Gilbert Garcia.
All right.
Ball four, and that will load the bases for the ever dangerous Gilbert Garcia. The Nationals, with 2 outs, have bases loaded here in the top of the first inning of Game 2 AUBL Miami Championship Series, with the Tigers leading the series 1-0 on a 9-6 victory earlier today. Swing and a miss on an outside fastball from Dr. K, and Garcia now 0-1. Curveball just missed. Home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira said no, that is a ball, and it is 1-1. Fastball right down the pipe. Garcia fouls it back. Count now 1-2 on Gilbert Garcia with 2 outs and bases loaded here in the top of the first inning. And down goes Garcia, leaving the bases loaded as the Nationals unable to score. And after 1/2 inning of play in game number 2, the Tigers nothing and the Nationals nothing. You are watching the AUBL Miami Baseball Network. On the mound for the West Kendall Nationals, Eric Berkowitz. great atmosphere here at Archbishop Coleman Carroll as you are watching AUBL Miami Championship Series on the AUBL Miami Baseball Network. I'm League President Jay Hayback, and we have a beautiful day here at Archbishop Coleman Carroll for baseball. Eric Berkowitz finishing his final warm-ups, and we are in the bottom of the first inning of Game 2. Fastball by Berkowitz, fouled back by leadoff hitter Bobby Angulo. Just missed, and the count now even up at 1-1 on leadoff hitter Bobby Angulo for the Dade Tigers. Berkowitz deals fastball outside, now 2-1. Fastball up high, and now Berkowitz down 3-1 to the leadoff hitter Bobby Angulo. Called strike on the swing, and now a full count of 3-2. Outside, ball four to Bobby Angulo, as Berkowitz has walked the leadoff hitter here for the Tigers in the bottom of the first inning. That'll bring up number 24, Rafael Quintero. Rafael hit .372 this season and led the team with 15 RBIs. Throw to first, Angulo back in safe. Snap throw, and he is just in there, says umpire Dave Meyer Jr. Berkowitz with an excellent move to first. That ball hit Quintero and looks like it hurt him as a fastball got away from Berkowitz. And that will put runners on first and second with no outs here in Game 2, first inning.
I've got balls of steel.
Quintero looked like he was hit in the midsection and is making his way to first base. And that'll bring up number 7, Garvey Arias. Arias was 2 for 4 in the first game and had a key RBI hit. Slider fouled out to the right side. Arias was a little late on that one. Fastball down low. Ball 1, 1-1. Curveball just outside. 2-1 now on Arias. We're in the bottom of the first inning with no outs, runners on first and second for the Dade Tigers. Fastball just fouled back by Arias. As we are in the bottom of the first inning with the game tied 0-0. No outs for the Dade Tigers and runners on first and second. As Bobby Angulo walked and Rafa Quintero was hit in the rib cage, and now Garvey Arias with a 2-2 count. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Ball thrown behind at first base. And here comes Bosa with a throw to third. And he is out at third. A double play by the West Kendall Nationals as Rafa Quintero had strolled off of first base and Gilbert Garcia fired a strike to Anthony Bosa, who threw across the diamond to Tony Cash, completing the double play. And with 2 outs, Game 1 hero Javi Marta Corena steps in. Fastball on the inside corner for a strike. For those of you who missed Game 1 today, Marta Corena homered twice. One of them a 3-run shot, as the Tigers went on to win 9-6. Curveball, big swing from Marta Corena, and now down 0-2. So what was a dangerous situation for the Nationals with 2 on and no outs now has 1 on and 2 outs with 2 strikes. Ball's hit to center field, and it's going to drop. Here comes the play at the plate. There will be no play at the plate. There will be no play. Quintero scores the first run for the Dade Tigers as Javi Marta Corena once again with another big hit for the Dade Tigers. the Tigers have taken a 1-0 lead here in Game 2 of the championship series. Ball down low, Garcia couldn't handle it, but Arias unable to move from first base. Arias has come in to run to speed up the game as Bartek Carrena, as the starting catcher, had a base hit to center field and was replaced by Garvey Arias at first base on the courtesy runner. Urteaga now steps in for the Dade Tigers. Outside, 2-0 to Fernando Urteaga. Urteaga was 1 for 4 last game with a double. Fastball down low, says home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira, and the count now 3-0 to Fernando Urteaga. Left outside, and that'll be ball 4 to Urteaga, as now the Tigers, again with runners on first and second, and shortstop Angel Estevez coming to the plate. Short meeting at the mound here. While we have a break in the action, we'd like to say hello to all of our fans nationwide and worldwide, as we have fans today watching us from New Jersey, from New York, from California, from Argentina, and from the country of Romania. Fastball up high. Berkowitz seeming to have control issues here in the bottom of the first inning. High and in again. 2-0 now on shortstop Estevez. Fastball over for a strike from Berkowitz. Two on, 2 outs. And that ball's hit to right field. Bosa makes the catch at first base. A nice catch by Anthony Bosa to end the inning, but not without the Dade Tigers taking a 1-0 lead here in Game 2 of the championship series. After 1 inning complete, the Dade Tigers have a 1-0 lead in Game 2 of the AUBL Miami Championship Series. Dr. K. Dave Dominion on the mound for the Dade Tigers to start the top of the second inning, where the money man Tony Cash will step in for the West Kendall Nationals. Strike on the first pitch to Tony Cash from Dr. K. Dave Dominion. Yes, he did. He swung, and that's 0-2 on Tony Cash. Popped up and out of play. Curveball hit Cash on the elbow. Home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira has called Tony Cash out, and out comes Yusbel Ortega as Hernan Ferreira claims that Tony Cash leaned into that pitch. We have Tigers manager Rene Arovio back in the booth with us. Rene, congratulations on a tremendous Game 1 victory as the Tigers won 9-6 in our first game of the day today.
Hey, Jay, thank you so much, man. Definitely was a very exciting game. Wasn't expected to be such a high-scoring game with these two teams that have just such great defense and great pitching, but it showed how good the bats are on both of these teams.
Absolutely, Rene. As a matter of fact, we had a little bit of a home run exhibition there as Javi Marta Corena went deep twice to left field, one of them a 3-run shot with 4 RBIs, which actually, Rene, was the difference in the game with a 3-run difference.
Yeah, definitely was, man. Same thing last game with his home run against Venezuela. I mean, this guy has come in and he's just been on fire with the bat. The second one, did not think it was gone. It just looked like it got up there and the wind carried it right past the fence. But, I mean, tremendous performance by this kid to be back there 9 innings, going deep twice, going deep last week to get us to this point. I mean, if there was an MVP I could give out right now, it would definitely go to him.
Ball is hit to second base. Up with it, Castellanos, and over to first to Ortiaga, and that will do it for the Nationals in the second inning, as we missed also Anthony Rodriguez with a strikeout in between. Rene, while we have you here, tell us a little bit about the matchup for this game, as we have Dr. K. Dave Dominion going against Eric Berkowitz for the Nationals.
Well, you know, Dave Dominion, an old veteran. He's got an old arm, but he's still bringing it. You know, came up in the Red Sox organization. Great early season acquisition for us. We're hoping he can go deep because, as you know, in these doubleheaders, you got to try to get as much out of your pitchers as you can. So he's a guy who usually does go deep in the games, and hopefully he can keep on controlling this one and give us what we need from him.
All right, Rene, thank you so much. I know you got to get back to your team, but thanks for coming in the booth with us, and good luck in today's game.
Thank you, Jay, for your time out here and for a wonderful season. I mean, anybody out there that's listening that's dying to get into playing some baseball, the AUBL is where it's at. You know, you get broadcasted games, wonderful umpires, wonderful fields, and a great commissioner. So we're really happy that we made the decision to come out here, and hopefully looking forward to starting next season.
Thanks, Rene. Appreciate your kind words.
Take care, Jay. Thank you.
Rene Arovio, manager of the Dade Tigers, as the Dade Tigers with a 1-0 lead in the championship series and a 1-0 lead in game number 2. And here we go with the bottom of the second inning, with the Tigers leading 1-0. Danger Villalobos stepping in against pitcher Eric Berkowitz. Strike called. Curveball, check swing. It's a second base. Vidal up with it and over to first. And that will be the first out of the inning as Vidal over to Anthony Bosa. Villalobos robbed of his at-bat as he had a check swing. And the ball hit the bat and went to the second baseman for an easy out. 1 out here in the bottom of the second inning. Manager Rene Arovio at the plate, fresh out of our broadcast booth. Fastball in for a strike. Rene Arovio with a big double last game and scored a run in the later innings to help for a 9-6 victory. And he broke another bat. That might be the 8th bat of the season. Rene Arovio has broken a little dribbler to the right side, and that will be out number 2. And now with his first at-bat of the day, here's Dwayne Medina, who brought a very large contingent with him here today. Fastball in for a strike on Medina. Fouled out to the right side and out of play. Dwayne Medina now 0-2. Folks, there's still plenty of time to come out to Archbishop Coleman Carroll as we are only in the bottom of the second inning. Ball fouled back by Dwayne Medina. It is a beautiful day for baseball here at Archbishop Coleman Carroll High School in West Kendall. You are looking live at the AUBL Miami Championship Series Game 2. Curveball swung and foul tipped into the glove by Garcia, and that will do it as the Tigers go down in order in the second inning with the score. The Dade Tigers 1, the West Kendall Nationals 0. Anthony. Rodriguez. Anthony Rodriguez. Come on. Let her get you. We are in the top of the third inning with the Dade Tigers leading 1-0 in the game and 1-0 in the championship series. It'll bring up the leadoff hitter, last season's MVP, Yarandi Martinez. Ball's hit to third, Arias up with it, over to first. And Ortiaga comes up with it for the first out of the inning. Fly ball to center field. It was dropped. It was dropped. Angulo settled under it, but dropped the ball. Angulo dropped the ball as Yusbel Ortega is in safely at first base. That'll bring up Anthony Bosa for the West Kendall Nationals. Ball up high. Big crowd here today at Archbishop Coleman Carroll. Fastball in for a strike, and the count now even at 1-1. Changeup left up high by Dr. K. Jiminian. And the count now at 2-1 to Anthony Bosa. Bosa had a tremendous game in game one, has already had a double this game. Fouled back. Bosa had a good rip at that one. Fastball left way up high, and that'll bring the count full 3-2 to Anthony Bosa. Curveball hit to left field. It is high. It is far, and it is gone. It is gone. Anthony Bosa, with his second home run of the day, has hit a two-run home run to put the Nationals up 2-1 here in Game 2 of the championship series. Anthony Bosa with a massive two-run home run. The error in center field cost the Tigers there, as Anthony Bosa has put the Nationals on the board with a two-run home run here in the top of the third inning. You are watching AUBL Miami Championship Baseball. Ball left up high, and now the count even at 1-1 to Chris Wilmoth. Ball left down low, and the count now 2-1. Beautiful curveball from Dr. K, Dave Geminian, and the count now evened up at 2-2. Fastball down low, and now the count full to Chris Wilmoth. And that ball is hit hard. It is hit far, and it is foul. It is foul as Wilmoth put a charge into that one and just foul down the left field line. Home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira made the call as the ball just went foul down the left field line. Fastball popped up by Wilmoth. Marta Carrena has a play on it and makes the play as Wilmoth, after almost hitting a mammoth home run, pops up to the catcher, Marta Carrena, for the second out of the inning. With 2 outs and no one on, here comes David Vidal for the West Kendall Nationals. Curveball hit by Vidal to center field. Angulo goes back, and he is gone. It is gone. David Vidal has hit a home run to put the Nationals up 3-1. David Vidal hit a monster home run to left center field over the head of Bobby Angulo. The Nationals playing long ball as we are in the third inning, and the Nationals in the span of 10 minutes have hit 3 balls over the wall, one of them just foul, and the Nationals now have a 3-1 lead. Garcia pops up. Arias under it, and he could not make the catch. Quintero could not make the catch. Garcia in safely at first base. An error by Rafael Quintero at third base. That is the second error of the inning for the Dade Tigers. And now the Tigers will have a mound meeting as the Nationals have put up 3 runs here in the third inning on home runs from Anthony Bosa and David Vidal. Welcome, man. Nice to see you. I'm guessing we're going to be playing here next year. That's what Julio said. Well, this is one of the field. Yeah. But I'm working on a deal with that one. I'll talk to you about it. You can stay here. Stay here. I want to. Actually, I have to go back to my car. I have to go to my car. All right. Tony Cash steps in for the Nationals. Fastball inside. Did it hit him? No, it did not. As home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira said, it did not hit Tony Cash. And the count now 2-1. Cash, the source of some controversy in his last at-bat. Curveball over for a strike as Dr. K, Dave Jaminian, now evens the count at 2-2. Fastball popped up to right field. That's going to be a hard play, and it is caught. It is caught for the third out of the inning on a beautiful play out in short right field. And that will do it, but not without the damage done as the West Kendall Nationals put 3 runs on the board on home runs from David Vidal and Gilbert Garcia. Excuse me, Anthony Bosa and David Vidal both going yard last inning. We are back to live action. George Castellanos steps in. Fastball up high, swung at by Castellanos for strike 1. For those of you just joining us, you are watching AUBL Miami Championship Baseball. Tigers leading the series 1-0. Nationals leading the game 3-1. Bunt down, Berkowitz up with it. Fires to first base for the out as Castellanos tried to bunt for a base hit. But Eric Berkowitz, like a cat, off of the mound, and the first out recorded of the inning. And that will bring up leadoff hitter Bobby Angulo for the Dade Tigers. Fastball just missed for ball 1. Fastball up high. 2-0 to Bobby Angulo. Fastball over the inside corner, called a strike by home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira. Way outside, and now the count goes to 3-1. Angulo, you may remember, walked in the first inning. Fastball over the outside corner. Angulo does not believe the call as he flicked his bat. And that will bring the count to 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Angulo goes down on strikes. 2 outs in the inning. And with 2 outs and the bases empty, that'll bring up Rafael Quintero. Rafael was hit by a pitch in the first inning. Curveball in for a strike from Berkowitz. Another curveball just down low. Count even now at 1-1 to Rafael Quintero. Fastball rides inside, and now the count goes to 2-1. Curveball cued foul by Quintero, and now the count at 2-2. On deck for the Tigers, Garvey Arias. Fastball up high, fouled out to the right side, and out of play. Quintero staying alive, 2-2. Can you see if one of you guys can get that ball? Curveball popped up to right field. Bosa going back. Rodriguez coming in and making the catch as Angel Rodriguez makes a nice catch on the right field line to end the inning. The Tigers, no runs, no hits. And after 3 innings, it's the Nationals 3, the Tigers 1. You are watching AUBL Miami Championship Baseball. Anthony A-Rod Rodriguez steps in for the West Kendall Nationals here in the top of the 4th inning, with the Nationals leading 3-1. Fastball on the outside corner, and the count now 1-1. Curveball down low, count now 2-1. That ball is smoked down the right field line, and that is in for a hit. Rodriguez on his way to second and turns around back to first base. Angel Rodriguez now takes up high for a ball, and that's 2-0. Throw to first. Rodriguez back in safely. Swing and a miss by Angel Rodriguez. Fouled back. Somebody get that ball, please. Curveball just misses. Count now full. 3-2 to Angel Rodriguez. Dr. K wanted to know where it missed. Home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira said it missed low, and the count 3-2. Fastball hit by Rodriguez to center field, and it is caught. It is caught by Bobby Angulo. That ball was smoked to center field by Rodriguez. Bobby Angulo with a nice catch in center field. And Martinez is hit with a curveball, as now there will be runners at first and second with 1 out. That one got away from Dr. K, and now runners on first and second for manager Yusbel Ortega. Ortega looked to bunt, but pulled the bat back, and the ball was low. 1-0. Big situation here for Yusbel Ortega. Fastball on the outside corner, called for a strike. And the count now 1-1. Ortega goes to bunt, and it is caught. It is caught by Martin Corena. A tremendous play by catcher Javi Martin Corena, and that will be 2 outs in the inning for the Nationals. Anthony Bosa steps in. Anthony having a tremendous day, as in game 2, he had a double in the first inning, a home run in the third inning. Fouled back, a big swing from Bosa. That ball's hit to center field. Angulo under it, and he makes the catch. That ball was hit well, but Bobby Angulo again making a nice play in center field. And that will do it for the West Kendall Nationals here in the 4th inning. No runs for the Nationals in the 4th, and the game remains Nationals 3, Tigers 1. You are watching the AUBL Miami Baseball Network. Yeah, just try to not leave wet also. We are coming up on the bottom of the 4th inning here as the Dade Tigers trail the West Kendall Nationals 3-1 in Game 2 of the AUBL Miami Championship Series. The Tigers lead the series 1-0 on a tremendous game this morning. The Dade Tigers, with 2 home runs from Javi Martin Corena, won the game 9-6 in dramatic fashion. Leading off for the Tigers, number 7, Garvey Arias. Berkowitz fires, and Arias hits the ball to right center field. It's down and to the wall. Arias to second base. Arias is going to stay at second. A tremendous blast to right center field, and Arias hits a one-hopper off the wall to lead off the 4th with a double. And that will bring up Game 1 hero Javi Martin Corena. Grounded to short. Ortega cannot make the play, and Arias will head over to third, as now the Tigers threatening with no outs in the 4th inning and have runners on first and third. Drama here in the bottom of the 4th inning as Fernando Urteaga steps up to the plate against Eric Berkowitz. Runners on first and third with no outs. Nationals leading 3-1. Tigers leading the series 1-0. Marta Carrena on first, Arias on third. Strike on the outside corner. Berkowitz fires a fastball. Another fastball. Urteaga swings right through it. Count now 0-2 to Fernando Urteaga. Runner goes, Urteaga breaks his bat, and it's caught by Anthony Bosa. Bosa steps on first and completes the double play for the West Kendall Nationals. A beautiful double play unassisted by Anthony Bosa. Urteaga broke his bat on a line drive to the first baseman, and Bosa caught the ball, stepped on first, and completed the double play. Marta Carrena was left hanging off of first base. Curveball by Berkowitz, in for a strike on Angel Estevez. Ball outside. Two outs here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Garvey Arias leading off third base. Fastball up high. Estevez chased it. Count now 1-2, says home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira. Fastball ties up Estevez, and Bosa, unassisted, will complete the inning as Bosa recorded all 3 outs. And at the end of 4 innings, the West Kendall Nationals 3, the Dade Tigers 1. You are watching AUBL Miami Baseball on the AUBL Miami Baseball Network. We'd like to give a special shout out to all of our fans across this great state, the great country of the United States, and also worldwide, as we have fans watching from California, from New Jersey, from New York, from Argentina, and Romania. Thank you, everybody, for watching AUBL Miami Baseball. We have a tremendous game here as we are in Game 2 of the Championship Series at Archbishop Coleman Carroll. Dr. K. Dave Jaminian on the mound for the Dade Tigers, going against Eric Berkowitz for the West Kendall Nationals. Chris Wilmoth up for the West Kendall Nationals here in the top of the 5th inning. We are joined in the broadcast booth by manager Yusbel Ortega for the West Kendall Nationals.
How you doing, Jay?
Pop up to the right side. Wilmoth pops out to the second baseman to record the first out of the inning. Juice, welcome back to the broadcast booth. Tremendous day today as a disappointing loss in the first game, 9-6 to the Dade Tigers. But in this game, the Nationals have gone long ball. Tell me the difference between game 1 and game 2 today.
It's just quite simple, Jay. We're not holding anything back. You know, this is the last game of the series. If we don't come out winning, come out swinging strong, you know, it's back to the locker rooms, so to say. So we're just, you know, gonna swing at whatever comes down the plate and hope to get some contact on it.
Well, swing you guys did in that third inning. You guys had quite a rally as you reached base, and then Anthony Bosa with a long 2-run home run, and then Chris Wilmoth almost hitting a home run as the ball was just foul, and then David Vidal with a home run of his own. So basically in 3 batters, the ball went about 400 feet in all 3 batters. Juice, tell me what's going on with your pitching rotation. Tell me what's going on with any strategies you have for the rest of the game today.
Well, the rest of the day, we're gonna long haul it. You know, whoever Berkey's giving his lights out this game, you know, we have some other people in the dugout that's ready to go. So, you know, pitching is gonna be our strong key for it, but we just gotta keep the stick alive.
Very true, Juice. We have a very, very exciting day today at Archbishop Coleman Carroll High School, and I want to thank Yusbel Ortega for joining me in the broadcast booth. Thanks, Juice.
Thank you, Jake.
David Vidal up to the plate here for the West Kendall Nationals. Here in the top of the 5th inning. Fastball popped up. Second baseman calls for it and makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Castellanos has recorded both outs of the inning here in the top of the 5th inning. And into stepping at the plate is Gilbert Garcia. Curveball in for a strike. Popped up. Angulo coming on strong, and he makes the catch. Beautiful play by center fielder Bobby Angulo. And the Tigers retire the Nationals 1-2-3. Dr. K. Dave Jaminian with an easy inning here in the 5th inning, and we go to the bottom of the 5th with the Nationals leading 3-1. Welcome back, everybody. AUBL Miami Baseball is on the air. We are live in the fifth inning here at Archbishop Coleman Carroll High School, as we are in the bottom of the fifth. Danger Villalobos leading off for the Dade Tigers, down 3-1 in this game, but up 1-0 in the series. Big swing from Villalobos. Ball down low, count even up at 1-1. Fastball down low, 2-1. Curveball in for a strike. Big breaking curveball from Eric Berkowitz. Another big curveball. Villalobos to left field. Yorandy Martinez under it and makes the catch. Villalobos flies out to left field for the first out of the bottom of the fifth inning, and that will bring up the manager for the Dade Tigers, Rene Arovio. Rene broke his bat earlier. He's got a new piece of lumber there, nice big blue bat. Fastball in for a strike from Berkowitz. Curveball just misses outside. Count even at 1-1. Big curveball, and Berkowitz now ahead 1-2. Arovio gets the end of the bat on it, and it will drop into center field. Arovio with a hit. Arovio dropped the bat head out onto it and caught the end of the bat and just over Ortega's head, the shortstop, into left center field for a base hit. That'll bring up Dwayne Medina for the Dade Tigers with 1 out in the bottom of the fifth inning. Fastball over for a strike. For those of you just joining us, the Nationals leading the game 3-1. The Tigers leading the series 1-0. Fouled straight back at our broadcast booth. And the count now 0-2. Late swinging was Medina. First base is occupied. Medina is out. And that is the second out of the inning. Medina swung very late on that Berkowitz fastball. So with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, it'll be up to George Castellanos to cash in. Rene Arovio takes his lead off of first base. Berkowitz fires it outside for ball 1. Curveball in for a strike. Another curveball left down low. Castellanos tried to bunt for a hit in the 3rd inning, but Eric Berkowitz was able to come off the mound and field the ball and throw to first. Castellanos off of Berkowitz's glove. Vidal flips to second base and he is out at second. Arovio called out at second as Vidal flipped to Ortega to end the inning. After 5 innings complete, the Nationals 3, Tigers 1. Tigers lead the AUBL Miami Championship Series 1-0. Dr. K. Dave Jaminian takes the mound for the Dade Tigers. And we'd like to welcome everybody in Northern New Jersey watching on the AUBL Miami Baseball Network. Tuning in to watch Dr. K. Dave Jaminian. Home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira says time to play ball here in the top of the 6th inning. And up for the Nationals, number 22, the money man, Tony Cash. Big swing from Tony Cash for strike 1. Cash looked tied up on that swing. Dr. K ripped off a curveball. Cash had a little trouble with that one. Curveball, foul back by the money man. And that ball is popped up. Should be no trouble for the second baseman. However, he did have to make a bit of a diving play, and he makes it to record out number 1 here in the top of the 6th inning. Stepping in now, A-Rod, Anthony Rodriguez for the West Kendall Nationals. And he breaks his bat. The ball popped up to first base, and he makes the catch. Villalobos made the catch as Rodriguez broke his bat. That'll bring in number 27, Angel Rodriguez. Fastball up high, taken for a ball by Rodriguez. Curveball in for a strike. Top. Fastball! Caught looking was Rodriguez for strike 3. And that will do it here in the top of the 6th inning with the West Kendall Nationals 3, the Day Tigers 1. You are watching AUBL Miami Championship Baseball. Welcome back, everybody, to AUBL Miami Baseball. The West Kendall Nationals lead Game 2, 3-1 on home runs from David Vidal and Anthony Bosa. Bosa with a 2-run home run in the 3rd inning, followed by a single shot by David Vidal. And that accounts for the 3 runs for the West Kendall Nationals here in Game 2. The Tigers scored 1 run in the 1st inning after Rafael Quintero was hit by a pitch. Javi Marta Corena once again coming through with an RBI hit. After 2 home runs in Game 1, Marta Corena has been a star today. Leading off for the Tigers, their leadoff hitter, number 19, Bobby Angulo. Fastball down low.
Let's go, baby. Here we go.
Fastball up and out. 2-0 to leadoff hitter Bobby Angulo for the Dade Tigers. We have a great crowd on hand today and a beautiful day for baseball. Garcia couldn't handle it, but called strike by home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira. Garcia may have been crossed up on that one. Count now 2-1. Fastball on the inside corner, called strike, and now the count even, 2-2. On deck for the Tigers, the dangerous Rafael Quintero. Curveball down low, and now it's full, 3-2. Berkowitz does not want to lead off with a walk here to start the 6th inning. Swung on and missed for strike 3. Berkowitz records a strikeout. Bobby Angulo could not catch up to that fastball. And there's now 1 out in the 6th inning. Curveball into Rafael Quintero, called for a strike by home plate umpire Hernan Ferreira. Fastball hit in the hole, out to left field for a base hit for Rafael Quintero. Sounded like he may have broke his bat on that one, but the ball had enough on it to get out into left field between Tony Cash and Yusbel Ortega. And the Tigers now have a runner on first with 1 out. Now in for the Tigers, number 7, Garvey Arias. Arias with a double back in the 4th inning. Snap throw to first, and he is, just in there. was Quintero as Berkowitz snapped a quick throw over there. Another throw to first. Quintero in a little easier that time, but Berkowitz has him shaking his head over there. Curveball in the dirt. Garcia able to get in front of it, and Quintero unable to advance from first base. Nice block behind home plate for Gilbert Garcia. Fastball fouled straight back at our broadcast booth. Runner goes, ball hit up the middle, steps on second for one and back to first for a double play to end the inning. As Quintero was on his way to second, Vidal, going to cover the bag, was actually in perfect position to field the ball, fielded the ball cleanly, stepped on second, and fired a strike to Bosa to complete the double play. AUBL Miami Baseball will be back in 1 minute. We will be restarting our broadcast.